Today I've got a really exciting video for you guys. I have got the brand new Callaway Chrome Tour and Chrome Tour X golf balls. Now with these golf balls, Callaway are making some massive, bold claims. They are confident that every time you are going to see higher ball speeds with the Callaway balls compared to Titleist Pro V1 and Pro V1 X's. So obviously I was super excited to see if I could get some extra ball speeds and potentially some extra distance purely from just switching my golf ball. Before we get into it, make sure that you've subscribed to the Golf A Lot YouTube channel if you haven't already, and if you enjoy this video, please make sure to drop a like. So previously, the main competitor to the Titleist golf balls that Callaway had would have been the Callaway Chrome Soft. Now, with that golf ball, it was a little bit too soft for the majority of tour players, so we didn't see lots of Callaway players choosing to have that as their golf ball. Now, in recent years, Callaway has invested loads into developing their golf balls, and that has resulted this year in two new models with the Chrome Tour and Chrome Tour X. Now we do still have the Chrome Soft golf ball in the mix from Callaway this year. The difference between the Chrome Soft and these two new ones, essentially the Chrome Tour is meant to be very similar to the Chrome Soft, but just that little bit firmer, which Callaway are also saying gives the golfer slightly more workability. So in terms of spin, you are looking at high spin around the greens, but low spin with longer clubs. The Chrome Tour X is then firmer than the Chrome Tour golf balls, and it has slightly more spin with the long shots, but the most spin in terms of short game out of all three of the golf balls. So essentially, the Chrome Tour X is a direct competitor to the Pro V1 X and the Chrome Tour to the Pro V1. So alongside all of those big, bold claims, Callaway have also said that 37% of their players are switching straight away to either the Chrome Tour or the Chrome Tour X. Now, obviously, with professional golfers, they'll be really suited to one particular type of golf ball, and actually going and switching your golf ball is a very big thing for professional golfers. So it's really impressive to see that many players immediately switching to these, which obviously got me very excited to try them both out. So what Callaway have done with these golf balls, they've completely redone every element of the golf ball. So all four layers have been redesigned, including having a hyper-fast soft core, which is designed to give players some extra distance while still keeping a soft feel to the golf ball. They've both got a new urethane cover for more control and spin around the greens, and they both have a uniquely designed aerodynamic package to help give golfers a nice, stable ball flight. So looking at the overall design of both of these golf balls, you can see that Callaway are going for this really high-end premium feel to it with the gold packaging across the Chrome Tour and slight gold details with the Chrome Tour X. Something else that is different as well, if we compare this year's Callaway golf balls to previous years, is that they're now going for a mixture of hexagons and circle dimples on the face, which obviously Callaway was known for having the hexagon dimples all the way across the golf ball. So we've got a Chrome Soft ball from last year where you can see the differences there. So on the older golf balls, you can see a variety of different sized hexagon shapes. However, now with these new ranges, we have got variety of different hexagon and circle dimples across the cover. And that is the same in both the Chrome Tour and the Chrome Tour X this year. So let's get on to the results of testing out these golf balls. First of all, we took them indoors to Hooked to try them out on Foresight to get the data using the same club, but using the Chrome Tour and the Pro V1, and then the Chrome Tour X and a Pro V1 X to see what the differences were there. We also then took them out onto the golf course to try a variety of different chip and pitch shots, just to get an idea of the different feel and sound around the green. So what we found with the indoor testing, let's start off with the Chrome Tour versus Titleist Pro V1. Starting off with a 6-iron. Now there was a tiny difference in the speed with my average ball speed with the Titleist Pro V1 coming out at 105.5, and then the average ball speed with the Chrome Tour coming out at 106.1. So a very tiny difference there. I don't think you can take too much from that. So the extra speed with the Chrome Tour did equate to a little bit extra distance, with the 6-iron carrying 2 yards further on average. Now there was a bit more of a difference testing out the driver. So the Pro V1 golf ball had an average ball speed of 132.4, whereas the Chrome Tour had a ball speed of 133.9. So a slight increase there, which again did account for some extra distance, with the carry going up by 1 yard and total going up by 3. So kind of negligible in the scheme of things, but still an increase like Callaway were claiming you were going to see. Now, interestingly, there was a bigger difference when we tested out the Chrome Tour X compared to the Pro V1X. So going in with the 6-iron, the Pro V1 had an average ball speed of 104.6 and the Chrome Tour X with 109.2. Now, obviously that is quite a big difference in the ball speed. Now, bear in mind, we did take out any of the shots that I completely misstruck, but obviously I am not a robot, so I wasn't hitting every shot completely the same, but given the amount of shots that we did hit during testing, you would expect that to level out to be representative of the ball speed. And then we also saw that extra speed still with the Chrome Tour X when we tested out my driver. So the Chrome Tour X on average had 2 mph ball speed more than a Pro V1X, and that also had me seeing 5 yards extra on both my carry and my total, which obviously is really impressive purely from just changing the golf ball. Taking a quick look into the spin numbers from the indoor testing. Now, the Chrome Tour is designed to have high spin with short game, but low spin in the long game, whereas the Chrome Tour X, you're looking for about mid spin when you're looking at long shots. Now, testing out the drivers, we did see the lowest spin rates from the Chrome Tour, even compared to the Titleist Pro V1 ball. And I also noticed that with the Chrome Tour, I was getting some driver spin rates below the 2000 mark, so definitely getting nice lower spins with the Chrome Tour, even compared to the Pro V1 golf ball. In terms of feel during the indoor testing, to be honest, I didn't really notice much of a difference between the Chrome Tour and the Pro V1. The only thing that I did notice was that the Chrome Tour X felt slightly firmer than a Pro V1X, but definitely a lot firmer than the Chrome Tour or a Pro V1 ball. Now, obviously, when you're looking at a golf ball and thinking to switch, you want to know if the feel is going to be right around the greens. So we also took these golf balls out onto the golf course to test them out there. Now, in terms of noticing differences there, something that did come up that I didn't notice in the indoor testing was the sound difference between the Chrome Tour and the Pro V1 golf ball. Now, this was quite a noticeable difference, with the Chrome Tour having this strange kind of clicky sound to it, whereas the Pro V1 was a little bit more gentle and more muted and did just sound a bit softer. However, in terms of feel, I just didn't really notice that much of a difference between the feel of the Chrome Tour and the Pro V1. It was just the difference in sound between those two. Obviously, I said that in the indoor testing, I felt as though the Chrome Tour X was that little bit firmer than a Pro V1X. I didn't notice any particular difference between the sounds of the two like I did with the Chrome Tour and the Pro V1. However, I did find it just that bit firmer, which to be honest, I liked on the longer shots, but wasn't a huge fan of around the greens. In terms of spin and control around the greens, I will preface this by saying that the ground was a little bit wet underfoot, as it is this time of year. However, there didn't seem to be much difference at all when we looked at the spin and the control of the Chrome Tour X compared to the Pro V1X, or the Chrome Tour compared to the Pro V1. Seemed to be very, very similar in terms of the spin and how the ball was checking up. So coming on to a bit of a conclusion of these balls, have Callaway first of all lived up to those bold claims that they were making, and are these balls on the level that we would expect from the Pro V1 and Pro V1Xs? Obviously, looking from the indoor testing, both the Chrome Tour and Chrome Tour X were going faster and going a little bit further than what I was seeing with the Pro V1 and Pro V1X balls. So if you're someone that is looking for that extra distance, that might be a massive selling point to you. However, the gains that I was seeing were marginal and it wasn't huge differences. However, it was that little bit faster and a little bit further, which is what Callaway were claiming you were going to see. In terms of feel, specifically around the greens, I do have to say that I probably still prefer the Titleist golf balls, purely because even though the Chrome Tour had a very similar feel to a Pro V1, there was that difference in the sound being a bit clicky and just not what you would expect when using a Pro V1 ball that's a bit more muted and a bit gentler sounding. And then with the Chrome Tour X, it was just that bit too firm for me around the greens compared to what we would be looking at with a Pro V1X. Another big difference to bear in mind is that Callaway are setting the price point of these a little bit higher than you would see with the Titleist golf balls. In terms of price, if you're looking to get a box of either the Chrome Tour or Chrome Tour X golf balls, that is going to set you back £55, which is £5 more expensive than the Titleist golf balls. Now, I would say that Pro V1 and Pro V1Xs are already pretty expensive, so can we really justify that £5 extra for the Callaway golf balls? Now, if you're somebody that wants to see that extra distance and you're already spending £50 to get a box of Titleist Pro V1 or Pro V1Xs, you might want to give these a go because the feel might be there for you. Obviously, we know that golf balls are a very personal thing, so the Chrome Tour or Chrome Tour X might be the right golf ball for you, especially if you're looking for that extra little bit of distance. So let me know down in the comments what you guys think about the price of these golf balls and if you would consider testing them out if you're currently using a Pro V1 or Pro V1X. I hope you've all enjoyed this video. If you have, please make sure to drop a like. And as always, you can check out my full written review for both of these golf balls over on the Golf A Lot website. Thank you guys for watching and subscribe for more.